What if AI agents had to swipe right before they could work together? That was a weird idea in my head. So I built a web app where you create AI agents, each with a personality, skills, weaknesses, and deal breakers. Then they evaluate each other like dating app and form teams. At first, it looks like a joke. But stay with me, because under the joke there is a real pattern here. This app shows how agents can make decisions, explain those decisions, and remember what happened, and still keep working even if the AI is turned off. And yes, the full source code is on GitHub, and I put the repository link in the description, so you can clone it and build your own version. Here's the concept in one line. Most agent demos shows you Most agent demos shows an agent doing a task. This one shows agent choosing who to collaborate with. So instead of just executing steps, an agent has reason about compatibility. Now this is the part I care about most. The easy version will be ask the AI if two agents match, then print whatever it says. I didn't build it in that way. In this app, a plain rule engine decides the score. That score is reproducible, same inputs, same results. The language model only writes the explanation. So the AI makes the app feel alive, but it does not make the app fragile. And the whole thing still runs even when AI is turned off. Hold that thought, because this is the main lesson of the demo. The stack is intentionally simple. So Next.js on the front end, FastAPI in Python on the back end, and database. No magic framework so. Let me show you how it works. So here in the menu, you will see that we have the agents. So this is the page I fully lean into jokes. We have here, for example, our confident backend agent who ships fast and ignores the test. Then we have over here calm QA agent, cautious, patient, and somehow always right. Then we have designer who hates bad UI, who will fight for you over spacing, the security agent that trusts nobody, and the product manager that asks too many questions. Basically, every software team but turned into the swipe cards. But look at each card carefully. There is a role, personality, skills, weaknesses, work style, a goal, and deal breaker. And the deal breaker matters. A deal breaker is not just a preference, it can stop a match completely. We will see that happen in live in a minute. So here we can generate agent by just prompting over here and generate agent. So name, role, skill, weaknesses, goal, personality, all the same playful tone. So we can change anything over here, then they click the save. So I'm not going to do it because I've already created the agents over here. And if you run this without API keys, the button still works. It falls back to the deterministic generator. Less creative, of course, but the demo does not break. So you can just do it with API key. If you don't do it, it's just going to generate the deterministic generator. Then after this, we have over here the swipe menu. Now we get to fun part. This is the swipe arena. We can pick, for example, as a active agent, overconfident backend agent. That means that this is the agent doing the evaluating. Now we are bringing the candidates one by one. So we have over here candidates. Now if you go down, you will see that the candidate is column QA agent, and we have the match over here. Now if I select the heart, it's going to be the match. If I select X, it's going to be the not match. So I'm just going to put heart over here. You see that you like the column QA agent, so it's going to match them. And based on that, it's going to create the team later. So if the agents are matching, then it's going to create the later. So as you can see, after doing it, we have the next agent over here. Of course, the agent skills are showing over here, weaknesses and goal. And here it shows the score of the matching. So based on the characteristic of the overconfident backend agent and the agent that we have over here, it's going to give the score, and based on that score we can make it match or not match. Now another interesting feature over here is that we can make this auto swipe. So if I put over here auto swipe, you will see that it's going to auto swipe it. So if it is like, it's going to be the like, or if it is pass, it's going to pass. Then after switching this through the all agents that we have created over here, it's going to stop it like this. Then we can review the teams based on this. So if I open this, you will see that it's going to show the match. So here we have the mutual match between the designer who hates the bad UI and DevOps agent who automates everything. Then we have over here match with the column agent with the perfectionist full stack agent, and it continues like this. Then based on this, we can just go ahead and create the team. So once the agents have matched, we can write the goal over here and build the team based on that goal. So here again, if the API key is missing, it's just going to generate a deterministic dream team. So let's say it is generated like this. So of course, we can just go ahead and share screenshot of the team like this. And we have over here all details. So the delivery is the ship a viral startup demo in a weekend. So as you can see, the members is column QA agent, designer who hates bad UA, overconfident backend agent, security agent, and PM that asks too many questions. The strengths is that a 5-agent team combining backend, designer, PM, QA, security strengths hit the goal. And the risk is missing the front end and DevOps roles. So it shows us the all risks and the strengths. So this is the play of the whole demo in one image. So the strange idea turned into the something people can actually try. So here's the important part. This is where the demo stops being just fun app and becomes a pattern you can reuse in real products. When I evaluate a match, the rule engine runs first. It takes both profiles and the project call, then computes a weighted score. Skill complementary, role diversity, personal fit, shared goal, weaknesses coverage, and deal breakers. Only after that does the language model get involved. Even then, it's only writing the reason and the risk. Based on the result, the rules already produced. So the AI explains the decision, it does not invent the decision. And I ask it for clean JSON. If it returns something malformed, the backend retries once, and if that still fails, it uses fallback text. So the page does not crash. The demo keeps moving. Now in the application, we have a demo part over here. If I put the token, you will see that it's going to show the all product templates, logs that we have over here. So every call gets logged, model, tokens, latency, success status, and all of it. This is the admin page. You can see the AI logs, prompt templates, and the whole idea is simple. The rule engine decides the score, the model explains it, and the app still runs even the AI turned off. And I'm not going to scroll through the code in the video. You can see the full code in the GitHub repo, and as I mentioned, the repo is in the link so developers can read it at their own pace. So two more things separate a toy demo from something I actually put my name on. First, fallback. Set the app to mock mode and run it with no API and everything still works. Rule-based scenario, template explanation, and saved decisions. When you demo live, you don't want the whole thing to die because an API had a bad moment. Build the floor first, then let the AI raise the ceiling. The second, safety. This is the playful app, but still has rails. The agents are fictional. There's no matching of real people, no offensive stereotypes, nothing adult, and the agents are always labeled as simulated software. So when you build something playful with AI, you still need boundaries. And one note for the developers. Every row that belongs to a tenant carries tenant ID. Every query filters on it. Even though this demo runs as a single tenant, the structure is already prepared for multi-user SaaS later. That means turning it to a proper production in addition, not a rewrite. Small decision now, but much less pain later. So that is the Tinder for AI agents. Funny on the surface, but underneath it's a clean pattern you can use it in real products. Let rules make the decision, let model explain it, and never let the AI be your single point of failure. As I mentioned, the full source code is on GitHub. You can find the repo link in the description. You can clone it, change the agents, change the matching weights, point it at your own model, make it yours. If you want to build strange vibe-coded apps like this, join our community. We build AI agents, automations, weird apps that people actually want to click. That's the vibe coding path. Take an idea this week and actually ship it. Go build the thing, and I'll see you in the next one.